Hey guys. All right, so what I wanted to show was an interesting trend that I've seen with Binance, since we will be starting, I think, April 1st. So every month, Binance releases these tokens, and it's strictly available through Binance, right? So no other exchange has this ability. And these tokens have been going for some pretty high prices, and there's definitely profit to be made here. For example, this token here is Alpine. It's a Formula One racing team. Not very popular. I personally don't think these tokens has that much function. You're supposed to be able to buy them, and it gives you voting rights for the team. It gets you NFTs, etc. There's no like practical purpose per se, but nevertheless, they do sell for some interesting price. And the way you get them is you have your Binance coin, right? Your native coin. These are about $400 for a coin. You get these coins and you stake them. So let's say you put up 50 coins for staking, and you get the right of, let's say, 26 Alpine coins, right? And this is just a rough estimate. Binance is selling these Alpine coins for $1, right? So let's say you stake 5,000 BNB coins, right? Obviously 5,000 times 400, that's a lot of money there. But you're not going to spend all that, right? If you stake 5,000 BNB coins, you get roughly 2,600 of these coins, right? Each of these coins are $1. So Binance is going to take away, $2,600 worth of Binance coins, right? And your other remaining Binance coins goes back to your wallet, and you just spend that 2,600. And one thing I wanted to show you is it's interesting because these are some ineligible countries. So there's some big countries here, right? These football tokens, these Formula One tokens. Europe is very big into these sports, and so Belarus, they don't have the ability to buy it. China, U.S. as well, and of course, these countries can get around to getting these coins eventually on the secondary market. But for the initial coin offering, when coins are usually cheaper, they don't have the ability to obtain this. So we're in a good position in Belize that we have the ability to obtain these. So I'll show you guys the first token that was released. This is Lazio, a football club in Europe. You can see there, I thought this was pretty cool. They are supported by Binance. They do very heavy advertising in Europe. And take a look at this, right? So here, the coins sold for $1, right? So if you stake your coins, your BNB tokens, you get the right to purchase these Lazio coins for $1. And within the first 15 minutes, you can see these coins sold for $100. So I mean, you get 10 coins, for example. You sell them for $100. That's $1,000, right? That's 100 times gain. Now you can see that from the chart, this is in the first 15 minutes, and I don't know the mechanism that happened here. I don't know if these are the big initial pump, if these are the guys that are offered these coins initially. I'd like to see initial coin offering live as it happens, when it's released, to see what happens in the first 15 minutes. But let's say you're not able to be there in the first 15 minutes, right? So you already bought your coins, and this is programmed in the computer when you stake your coins. And you can see all these are 15-minute increments. Even if you sold it over the next couple hours, it's selling for $24, right? So that's a big profit, right? That's 24 times. Let's say, for argument's sake, we had to wait until day 8, right? It's still at $12, all right? So that's a 12 times gain, right? So I mean, if we could sell it in the first 15 minutes, that's impressive. In the next couple hours, that's still impressive. Or even at 8 days, that's a good margin of profit. And this is another team, Porto. The same thing here. You can see it sold for $1. Uh, within the first 50 minutes, it sold for $41.10 or 11 cents, and within the next couple hours, right, these are 15 minutes increments, it sold for around $11. And after about 7 days after opening, so day 8, it's selling at $5.60, right? And again, you get it for about $1, right? So that's a big profit. And this one is interesting. This is a video game. I think that this video game is horrible. I think it's a knockoff of another big game, but they are releasing tokens on Binance, and it's unbelievable, right? If you stake your BNB coins, you could buy these tokens here for 16 cents, and you can see here within the first 15 minutes, it was selling for $3.66. All right, so again, another big profit there. At 50-minute increment, you can see selling at 240, and even after day 7 days after, you can see it's still trading pretty high, right? At this point, it was about, if I'm reading right, about $1.80, right? Or 220. There you go, 220. So it was selling pretty high, right? So it's pretty interesting. Even though I think that game is horrible, it sold pretty high. Alpine. This is the first picture I showed you guys with this Formula One racing team. You can see you could buy it for $1, and it sold for almost $19. Right, that's a pretty new coin, or at least when I took this picture. A couple days afterwards, it was selling for about $4. So again, right, if you can get in early, you do have a big profit to be made, right? So I thought this is a nice video to show you guys. You can see my little chart here, nothing too fancy. This is the day it was offered or made public, and then you had to lock in your BNB coins. You can see this is the initial price. So Lazio, you could buy them for $1. Within the first 15 minutes, they were selling for $100. All right. At 7 days, it was selling at $12, and at 2nd of March, today, it was selling for $3. Right. So, like again, I don't know what's happening in this first 15 minutes. Obviously, these aren't long-term investments, right? These are coins that you would get and just pump them, right? Dump them, right? Get rid of them. Hopefully within your first 15 minutes. If not within, the next couple hours. It was like around $24, I think. And you can see here. So Porto, another coin, was sold for $1 first. Within the first 15 minutes, you can see for $41. Just looking at your return investment on, let's say for argument's sake, day 7. These are pretty high rate returns of investments, right? 12 times. And we're talking about 7 days. I don't know why you would wait 7 days, right? You would want to pump that or dump that within the first, the first hour. So these return investments would be much higher. But for argument's sake, I made it, at 7 days. And you can see, right? Santos sold at $250. And then you could, within the first 15 minutes, sold for about $36. All right, at 7 days, you can see twice return investment here. Loca, that little game token that I told you about, was selling for 16 cents. You could dump it there at 366. That's at 194 on the 7 days afterwards. That's a 12-time investment. And Alpine, this is the latest one. You can see this is a big return of investment here. At 7 days, it's about 5 times profit. So I think this is pretty interesting. I think it's worth taking a look at this one here. This is showing you guys the new coin that's going to be released this month, I believe, right in March. This is Step In. I don't know the details. It's like an exercise app that you download and you get coins for doing exercise, something to that effect. It's going to be released on Binance this month. And you can see here, so Step In, there's a sales price. It's selling for about a penny, I believe that is. All right, so this is gonna, or if we on Binance, you could buy it for about a penny, depending on the BNB you stake. And I would like us, you can see it's gonna start the time. I'm gonna give you guys the exact date. Uh, this is from tonight. It's gonna sell at a specific time, specifically here. After people the subscription period ends, Binance does their calculation, and at 4 p.m. I don't know the universal time, which should be around 6 p.m. Belize time. Um, they are, these coins go live. Binance will give you your coins, and I would like to see within that first 15 minutes how these coins sell. All right, so I think that's pretty interesting. So I'd send you guys a reminder on March 9th, or I hope I don't forget. So you guys, please remind me as well. On March 9th, around 6 p.m. Belize time, I think it's going to be pretty interesting to jump on Binance and see how these stepping coins sell, right? What magical stuff happens within that first 15 minutes, right? So as you can see, they're promising it for a penny, right? I'd like to see where that penny token actually sells for, right? Because that's a pretty big profit there that we have seen from the other videos. All right, guys. Well, if you have any questions, let me know, and I'll touch base with you guys in chat. Bye bye.